never mind. Oh, I found it. Okay, sounds good. Okay, I can see it. Cool.
You can see me?
I can see it. Sounds good.
Okay. Yep.
Cool. The looks good, fine. It looks good too. It looks fine. Great. Oh my gosh. Hello, world. Whoa, we are outside for real. The bugs are here. Anyway, so I'm gonna start off with my mixture. I got this nice new Silicoil container that has some mineral spirits and some linseed oil. Please excuse the appearance, that's very old. So yeah, this is my old one, but since I got the coil thing, I'm gonna use that. This one, anyway, the cool thing about painting in oils is the mineral spirits and linseed oil never really go bad. You never have to actually like change them. You can just let them settle or let the paint settle and then you can continue. Is the chat working? Is the chat working? It looks like a spinny thing for me. Anyways, I like to start off with mostly. Oh, okay, yes. I don't know why it's spinning then. I can see messages. Cool. So I start off with a good amount of.
You see the message?
Yeah, I do. Can you hear me?
I think you.
Okay. Let me also tell my other followers really quick. Oh wait, sorry. Let's do that again. I'll just say oh, it's so hot in here. Uh-oh, I can hear the rain. I should cool it off some though. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, nice breeze. Okay, this actually gonna work out. Delete some notes, yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Oh, hi, people. This is like kind of my first stream, not really, but a little bit. Oh, hey, guys. Sorry, I'm like catching up. Okay. Anyway, let me find. I'm just gonna use this sketchbook as a palette. I don't know where my glass palette is, but here we go. So it's like an anniversary commission, and I have the reference here, but I'm going to, the image is mostly blue-green, so I'm going to start with some brighter colors for the underpainting. I'm going to do some red and yellow. So drippy, why? Okay. Gonna mix it up. See if I have. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this like pink orange color. Can you guys hear me all right? I'm like outside with a bunch of vehicles. So let me know if I need to like project. Okay. Okay, cool. So I already did the drawing underneath. Okay, thank you. Already got paint on myself. Oh my gosh. I should be wearing gloves. Let me also roll these sleeves because this is new. My friend got me this cool sweater, hoodie. Anyway, back to what is happening. Okay, so I have a nice mixture of linseed oil and mineral spirits here. I'm gonna dip my brush in there first. Okay, I'm just gonna get started. To tighten that. Okay. Since there was so much of the mineral spirits in there, it should dry pretty quickly. I mean, oil paints aren't the fastest with drying, which is usually good, but for the underpainting, I do want it to dry pretty quickly. Yeah, so I'm also doing it very thin to help with that. Okay. I'm gonna start with Okay, since I have this like pink on the base, I'm gonna start with the flesh colors because they're gonna have some pink in it anyway. So I'm gonna grab my palette and start mixing those. We need a little bit of green. The green will help to counteract some of the pink coloring. To make it more neutral. Hello, people. It's exciting. Okay. So, it's a bit brighter than that, so I'm going to add some more yellow. A little better mix. Okay. Thank you. I just got it. It was a birthday gift. My birthday just passed a week ago. So now I'm old. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Oh. Wait. Oh yeah. You do. I didn't get it when I was there though, but it was a belated birthday present. Okay, so I'm gonna just jump in with the base layer for the guy. Get all the shadows. I'm doing a commission. So basically, I had my 2-year anniversary like 2 weeks ago, and somebody from the event asked me to paint them a wedding anniversary commission. Like their theme for this year was paper, and he was trying to make canvas work. So I was like, that's fine. And so here I am now, painting this before you. So right now, mostly just blocking in the underpainting, the areas of what's going to be where. I had the under drawing or like the sketch on it already, so I'm using that as a guide and working with these colors, trying to get the basic shapes in. Okay. And then I'm going to start on the background. So a lot of the background is like white and gray. Especially the sky. The photographer took it so that it was just kind of like blanched out. But I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to add Make it a little bit blue at least. Add some clouds in there. Give it some pizzazz. Some of this blue, what blue is it? Magnesium blue, it's really nice. If it would come out. Great. Maybe I shouldn't have worn this, but kind of too late now. So, where's the white paint? I don't think so. Okay. Ah, here it is. Shove the pink to the side. Bring some of the blue in, so it'll be kind of purple-ish. And a bunch of the white to stay truer to their photo. It's coming out like a nice blue gray. It has a big streak of pink in it. So let me just clear that out real quick. But this is the way the color's coming out. Okay, so I don't have that much sky space in my rendition of their photograph, so I'm just going to like put it on thickly, also known as impasto. To make it stand out a little bit more. And then when I go in for like the clouds and trees and stuff on top, it'll have a little bit of texture. How I understand color? I don't know what to say. Thank you, maybe? I mean, I've studied it a really long time, so I should know some of it. It's my job to know. Oh my gosh. Mosquitoes. Killing me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. my gosh. It's all about the color wheel. All about that balance. Oh, here it is. So, ran out of the blue gray pretty quickly. Much quicker than I thought I was going to. Making some more now. Blue gray, it had a little bit of the pink in it. A little bit of the yellow. Yeah, to mute it some. There's still time. If you want to know more about color, maybe I should do like an episode about that. Or, I don't know what you call these. I guess just a live stream. Yeah. Color is very fun. Lots of things to do there. I'm gonna make a larger batch of blue gray this time because learn from your mistakes, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so this is the blue gray without a lot of pink in it. The other one is much more like muted and colorful. Even just going back and forth, you can see the purple sheen has it just makes it more dynamic. So I'm just gonna add some in there, and I'll show you guys when I am done. Okay. I'm also realizing this. Oh my gosh. Digital painting, digital drawing, digital work. I've been trying to start, but it is, yeah, a whole different ballgame. Like, I wasn't prepared. Yes, I do not have my glass palette. This is a sketchbook. But I will either make or get my glass palette very soon because, yeah, this is not ideal. But what was I saying? Oh, I came to digital painting, like, I guess I got my iPad for the purpose of doing like Procreate digital art. And I was like, oh yeah, I've been painting and drawing for years. I know how to do art. I did not know. I was not prepared. They were like, no, honey. That you can't anyway, you can't really like mix colors. This is what I'm used to, and there's no mixing. It's like pick one or like mix it on the like color selector thing. If you know, you might know what I'm talking about if I'm making sense. Obviously I don't do digital art that much, don't even know what it's called, but like the thing where I'm supposed to find a color, like if I want to mix yellow and this is difficult. Okay, if I want to mix purple and orange, I can't just go mix them. Like I have to find a purple that has orange in it, if that makes sense. Like I can't just mix them. There is no mixing. I start to malfunction. Like I don't know what, huh? But yeah. Anyway, So this is what the color. I don't know if you can tell the difference on this camera really, or if there really is that much of a difference that people can see it. I feel like maybe, not like my art superpowers. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Yeah, I would love to know how to mix colors. Like, that's like my main thing. Really, I only look at my palette. I just have the primary colors basically. So mixing is kind of crucial for me. I don't just know what color. So anyway, okay, yeah, that'll be great. Okay, I'm gonna continue on the sky. Add a little bead to my palette. Look for the line. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, so this is also like due in 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? 18 days? The 23rd. However, I can't do the 23rd because I have something else to do. So I'm going to be doing this probably every day because I have a busy life, guys. But that's fine. So the sooner I finish this, the sooner I can finish other things. Oh, that also reminds me, kind of in the same strain, but I just submitted to this arts thread competition. So I'll go check out my page. It's in my link tree. Is it in my link tree? Okay, never mind. But I am on the arts thread website competition. They're having they had a competition for 2022 graduates. And I was like, that's me. And actually the guy reached out to me. I never would have known. About it. But like on the DL, it was a hassle to apply. It was a hassle. But got it done. It's basically like my thesis series. See, oh my gosh. I missed my palette. Okay, so guys, see, the paint is there's already paint on my hand, so I can't really show you. But the paint is already like dry-ish. That is mineral spirits for you. The mineral spirits are the drying agent or like the paint thinner, and then the linseed oil helps it with sheen. It's like also a paint thinner, kind of, but it makes the paint stay active for longer. Thank you with the link. Very nice. Awesome. Okay, so it's not on my what is it called? Linktree, but it is in the chat. So go check that out too. It took me 5 ever, so actually like check it out. That would be great. So yeah. There's like a gazebo back here, so I'm kind of avoiding the area. Although, what we could do, the gazebo is pretty like pale. It's like a blue-gray stone. What we could do is blue-gray gray the entire background. Okay, hear me out. The entire background. Wait. But I want to keep the pink actually. I think I'll just blue gray all of the tongue twisters. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add some more variety because that would be boring. I'm going to do this blue-purple background for the sky. I'm thinking to highlight the blue for like the sidewalk and the gazebo. At least the top of the gazebo. And then the columns can be kind of like whiter. And then with the whiter columns, I can also like accentuate the ridges. You know, like when a column has those ridges, yeah. That makes sense. So yeah. So I'm gonna, unlike the blue gray we used before, this one is gonna be a lot cleaner without as much nuance. Not that the other color was muddy, it's just more of a purple at this point. But this one will be just blue and white. So I'm gonna get a bead of it and start on that gazebo. Actually, do you guys think I should start on the gazebo first and work top to bottom? Or get the... Okay, let me show you the image actually. That might be helpful. See what I'm referencing. Okay, so can you guys see that? Or is like the screen doing something? But I have this gazebo here, and then I have this then I have this like walkway. So I'm thinking of putting the walkway in first, then I can carve out the people, put the people in some more. I really want the white of her dress to stand out. That should be the whitest thing on here. I want to highlight the couple. Even when he first gave me this photo, I was like, oh wait, where are you guys? Because it was like the thumbnail of it, wasn't the full photo. But I do want to highlight them some more since it is their anniversary. Like, They said this was their favorite photo, so I hope they're not mad that I'm warping it, but that's what you get with artists. What is that thing called? Artist license or something? Like, I should know this. But like, yeah. So basically, I'm gonna creative license, exactly. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. I'm gonna do that first. I have it split screen on my iPad. So yeah, very useful, that split screen thing. I have I'm thinking I'm actually going to darken the sidewalk just to make everything else pop even more, like that much more. You know, so if you want to make something look lighter or brighter, put it in darkness. So I'm going to do that. Fun fact, we don't have to use black to darken or darken the color, I guess. Pop quiz. Does anybody know what color we can use to darken the blue? Or like dull the blue, mute the blue, get the blue to not be so bright and competitive. Orange! Ding, ding, ding. Very nice. So I do not have orange on the palette, but I do have yellow and red, so I'm gonna make an orange really quick. Congratulations. That is correct. See, you do know something about color. You know a little something, something. So I made this nice, like, burnt orange. I'm just gonna literally go all the way in with that for the blue. I'm gonna add some more of the blue too, actually. Some more of the manganese, not the mixed. So it'll come out really like a darker gray than we have seen on this palette and painting so far. Okay, it's looking pretty. Let me finish mixing it first before I give judgment. It's looking like an orange gray. I'm gonna do some more blue. And I'm gonna do, okay, so I have all this pink here. I'm gonna add that in as well. I see. The application is a big part of it, not gonna lie. But it all starts from the basics. I was thinking of doing something about it, like a figure drawing class or something. I really want to do classes, but that's in the future. I guess I already do classes, but like for other people, not for myself. That's the best way to do something. I don't like it. Change of concept. Instead of doing a cool, all the background cool grays, I'm going to play off of this pink that I already have on the canvas and make the yes, so I was thinking about that. I have to figure out the way, let me finish my first thought, and make the ground more of a warm gray. Ooh, this is very red. Red is such a strong color. I love it. But this is very, very red, so I'm actually going to put some of that green back in, mute it a little bit. Anyway, as I'm doing all this mixing, I was thinking about that, so I'm probably gonna attempt to make it into a YouTube video, but I'm also not really sure how that would work because I am constantly talking and that might look odd, but I know other people do it, so I'll a car, I hope. It's broad daylight. So yeah, I didn't die. Don't know what that was. Backfiring? Anyway, okay, so basically all I'm doing on the palette is like balancing the color. I want it to be as close, as muted as possible. So we started with a blue gray, added some pink, and it became too red, added some more red, then changed the concept again. Well, not really, but I do want it to be kind of grayish because to keep true-ish to their request. Though when I check in with them, I'm sure they'll tell me if they like it or not. But he seemed pretty open to me putting my own spin on it. So, I will. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I kind of don't want to know. You know, ignorance is bliss. But yeah. Do you know an editing program? Oh, you mean like to chop it up? The thing is, when in school, I took a whole freaking class about how to edit videos. Me thinking, I'll never need this. Did I pay attention? Actually, I didn't. I got an A. But I don't remember everything. Oh my gosh. And it was like artsy videos. It wasn't like commercial videos. It was like, oh, this sound in the background here. Oh, a little overlap of this image on this one. Like, it wasn't like YouTube quality. It was like, not that. I have Photoshop. The one we were using actually was Adobe Premiere. But it was so complicated. It was so complicated. It was so complicated for no reason. Like, for what reason? Why? It was complicated. But maybe it was just complicated because I didn't know how to use it and I was learning how to use it. But either way, I just feel like there's a simpler way. I actually might just use YouTube Studio. Oh, you have Premiere. Do your YouTube videos? You're a YouTuber? Oh, this is news to me. This is news. Oh my. Golly. Yeah, they do. They're actually super helpful. Okay, I'm just going to do this. Delicious. Look at this nice stone purple. This nice purple stone color. I love to see it. Delicious. Delicious. Look at it. I can just eat it up. Okay, so I'm doing like the thickly applied paint again, and then I'm gonna go back over like the tile grain, carve away. Oh, I'm excited. Carve away the lines and have the pink show through as the tile sectioning. I'm excited. I like painting a lot, obviously. Guess what, guys? I don't have enough. Unless I spread it super thin, which I'm just gonna do. I am currently using palette knife, yes. Only when I'm doing, so, like, the background, or it depends. It really depends. If I'm doing an abstract, so for commissions, I like to keep the people at least realistic and use like brushes on them. Because you know how caricatures are, like they're not paying me to do a caricature of them, they're paying me to do like a realistic portrait of them. Yeah, so I don't want to deviate too much from my own work. Yes, all the time. Like I think that's more fun and exciting, and it's like a different stroke. I actually learned about, I never thought about doing that until Temple, actually. Like, the guy was like, my professor, my first painting professor, took so long to get to painting, even though I knew that's what I wanted to do, but I had to take like the other classes. Anyway, but he was like, okay, just use a palette knife for this painting. I was like, what? What do you mean? Palette knife for a painting? How am I supposed to paint without a paintbrush? But anyway, it worked out, obviously. And now I do it all the time. So you never know, you gotta be open to new things. Okay, so the spreading actually worked like a charm. I had so much paint on there that it just worked. Gonna go with that and continue. What was the line? That is possible. It basically is. Like, it's like, it is and it isn't, because it has more control. Because it has this nice tip that will not sway, and it can make carving lines, which is cool. Like the carving lines I'm about to do for the base. Can't forget the sides.
Oh my motherfucking God.
Whew, it is hot out here, and I'm wearing a hoodie. I'd say the biggest difference between a palette knife and the brushes would be, like, I guess control, which I already said, but being able to, it's the mark making. So brushes are more for blending, and the palette knife will carve things out, push things around. You can even like scrape things off, which is really, it's more like if you've done printmaking. Yes, you should try it. Yes, I recommend painting and trying palette knives. I have like 5. So I'm gonna go a little walk down palette knife lane. this is my second smallest palette knife. I use it most commonly for mixing like in small amounts. This is my big amount to mix knife. And then knives I don't use as much are in the depths of my bag. This one I use for spreading sometimes, spreading paint. Rarely for mixing paint. Obviously I haven't used it in a long time. I only use oils and this is like really dry. So when this happens also, I just grab I was looking for this. This is very handy too. We'll get to that in a second. Since we're doing a tour. Some gesso that I do not need right now. I have my staple gun. My canvas stretcher. This brush that I used one time and probably will not use again. Here is another brush. It's just a smidgen bigger than this one, but it has that round end that I like. I don't like this one for mixing as much because, unless it's a small amount, because it gets caught on this side and that's annoying. I can't find my Mondo palette knife, but maybe I will someday soon and show you guys. Also, as I was saying earlier, if your palette knife, if your palette knife gets super disgusting, like so, or wait, this one, I use it for mixing or spreading on the canvas, mark making, basically the same things. Yeah, especially if I have a large space to fill. Okay, so I will use one of these. It's like a razor. If I can get it to open. This might be too gunky. Yeah, maybe not. But basically, you have a straight razor, you put it in the top, pop it out. Did I get a new one? Hold on. Probably, but I don't know. 1 second. So I did not find the straight razor. However, I did find my tiniest palette knife, which I use for, oh, I actually caught it. Scraping, mostly, like the lines I was telling you guys about. But you can do that with any knife, honestly. This is horrible at mixing. This is a horrible mixer. Like, it can't carry anything. I actually don't know why I even got it in the first place. But let's just continue. The palette knife I was using is somewhere. Here it is. Okay. So we have the nice warm sidewalk. We have the sky filling out. Sides really quick, and then I will go on to the greenery. So I'm not going to go into the gazebo just yet, because that's like another focal point. I'm going to say that for not the last, but I'm going to save it. I want to get the big shapes in first, and then I'll go to more details. Anyway, I'm curious about you guys. I'm like very new to Twitch, like very new, like very new, like very new. But like, do you guys follow any art people? I would also like to follow them. Put their thingamabobbers in the chat. And I'll also be following people back. Actually, everybody. I think I pretty much know everybody that followed me today, so thank you guys so much, and expect to follow back. But yeah, I'm gonna start like cool. So you can message it to me somehow. But maybe not on here, because I literally am so new to this. I don't actually know how to work it. I just pressed start thingamabobber, and yeah. But I'll learn. I'm learning right now. Next, I'm gonna do the greenery. So I'm gonna take some yellow. I mix my own colors mostly. As I was saying earlier, I just get the primaries and just mix from there. Saves on money and is more fun to me. I just think that mixing the color is chef's kiss. Because you can get the exact color like you're looking for also. Like you just find a good red, yellow, and blue, and you're set. So my yellow that I use is cadmium yellow medium hue. Very bright, very pungent. You can dim it down anytime you want, or you can brighten it up and get it to like a Hansa yellow. It's like a really, really light yellow. I'm just realizing. Okay, so I'm gonna explain everything. I'm just gonna assume you guys don't know about paints. If you do know, don't be offended. But so I use like cadmium yellow light. Oh, I have it right here actually. Oh, it's like cadmium yellow pale hue. And then I get the titanium white, of course. Exactly, like there's too many options. I need to be able to pick and choose. Alizarin Crimson. So my alizarin crimson I use or crimson alizarin, whatever, however you put on the package. Usually it's alizarin crimson. I use that. So there's two reds that I use actually. The alizarin crimson is for like flesh tones and stuff. If I want to make something that's more muted and like alive, like has blood in it, if that makes sense. And then I'll use the Naphthol red. Oh my gosh, Naphthol red is so freaking bright, but only from this one brand. I think it's 1982. The Naphthol red is amazing. I love it. And for blue, I always use Prussian blue, which is kind of standard across brands. But yeah. Actually, I need some blue. So let's go get it. I do have some other colors, but I prefer to make them. Most of my colors are just variations of red, yellow, and blue. Cadmium red, manganese. Anyway, here it is. My Prussian blue. Most of my colors are Winsor Newton, except for the Naphthol red. For my green, I'll be using some of my Prussian blue. This looks like this, has these ridges, because I use so much of it. I got this thing, this contraption. You put your paint inside, shut it. Actually, let me take the top off before it explodes. And then just wind it up and it will squeeze out every last bit. Yeah, I don't need too much, but that's what it does. And do you guys see this blue? Ah! It is so deep. However, that's what you want because you can always lighten it up. But you can never darken it up. So it's better to get the darker color and just have white. It is useful. Definitely like the best. It probably wasn't even that expensive. Maybe like $10. Probably less, honestly. But I really don't know. I've had it for a while. Anyway. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour. Time flies when we're having fun, man. I'm gonna add some more of the yellow as well. So you see, this is the leftover yellow from before. It kind of turned into a mustard. I'm adding that Prussian blue, and look at that beautiful forest green. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay. Well, I am trying to get into digital art as well. I know that this is like kind of the platform for digital stuff. That's fine. Honestly, I follow digital artists as well, but I can't really keep up all the time, so it'd be nice to see in live live action or regular speed. Oh my gosh, this room is so nice. Inaccurate. I'm gonna make a little bit more and then start on the trees. Okay, but then also look. This is off of a tiny bit of the Prussian blue, like. So I have a lot more yellow, as you can see, than I do of the blue. But that's because you can get so many variations of green with just these two colors. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I love to see it. And of course, as I'm adding into basically everything, since I mix so much of it, I'm gonna add some of this pink. Kind of tone it down and make it look more realistic. Since the palette is so blue-gray already, oh really, there are. That'll be interesting. I'm excited about Twitch. Okay, so I added some of the pink in. What do you guys think? An animal just tried to attack me. Which one will look like? The green? What? Most of the red will be covered up, honestly. But it's just there because it will contribute to the like color I put on top of it. So even in the kind of like gray blue, I have some of the pink peeking out to kind of like add that layer of dynamics, to make it more dynamic, to make it more interesting. But something you can't always, especially when working from a picture. And like, so when people ask me to make a picture into a painting, they want it to be a painting, you know? Like, they don't want it to be a picture. They already have that, and they can just blow that up. But they want it to be, they want to have my hand in it. So I try to do that. I mean, but still keeping true to what the picture was, but I want to also add a little bit something extra that they can't get in a photo. You know what? I'm just gonna put this green on. Actually, hold on. It needs a little bit more Prussian and maybe some more pink as well. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use this for the front lawn. Not the front lawn, but like the front grassy area. So we get the sides. The mosquitoes are out tonight. Oh my gosh. So when I'm doing the green, I'm also cleaning up the lines for the sidewalk. So with this little bead, I'm making the straight line for the rest of the image. Like so. Okay. This is so satisfying. Okay, back to work. Okay. I got 2 mosquito bites here. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for like 10 more minutes and then take a break. Then, this thing kinda. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'll go for a little bit longer, put some like more of the green in, and then take a break. Or maybe close. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. But we'll see. I'll decide in the next 10 minutes. Okay. So I'm getting to the trees now, where I don't want to use my palette knife. I'm gonna use this fan brush. Actually get a little bit of the mixture I made on it. Fan brushes are awesome for trees because they do this. Can you guys see that? They do this thing where they like clump up, and then you can just do this, and it'll kind of make a branch slash leaf pattern. LOL. I don't know how else I'm supposed to do this, but this is only the beginning. So this is the first layer, and then I'll have to go back and do the like highlights and lowlights of the tree, or values, as you say. And the other bushes, etc. More of the linseed oil. Yes, hue is the color, value is the lightness or darkness of that color, or actually anything, an object even. So you could say, I mean the hue is black, but it has values that show you the shapes, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know. Some lawn back there. So also, I hear that 3 hours is a short stream. I've been like half of that. So shrug. I guess we're gonna start off with short streams. It's super hot out here. But let me finish these bushes and then I'll get some opinions. Can't forget the sides. Okay, so this is actually like kind of shaping up. Yeah. True. That's a pretty cool job. I would love to just stream art all the time. Maybe one day. But for now, I need a break. So let me do my brush and cleanse. That's another thing I like about palette knives, very low maintenance. If they get dirty, just shave them. So who's it we're leaving off with today? Probably leaving off with, I at least need to like use the bathroom. And maybe get a snack. But that's what we have so far. I will let you guys know somehow if I come up. Is it an automatic notification? 24 hours? 24 hours? Like, when do you sleep? They just sleep while they're streaming? For like when I'm streaming, like is there a thing that's like, oh, Alta Core is on? They don't. Oh, they don't sleep. Oh wow. I don't know if that life is for me. I'm all for like staying up but not sleeping at all. That doesn't sound cute. But I liked it. This was fun. I think I'll do this more. Not only for my art, but for other things too. So, my modeling probably. Is that something that people would want to see? Yeah, maybe. I guess we'll find out very soon. Okay, cool. And okay. Thank you guys for watching. Also, like, actually, I don't know how to close. Don't laugh at me. Huh? Yeah. Okay, bye. See you guys another time. Thank you again. Arigatou gozaimasu.